Every Cebuano learner is God's precious treasure. Regarding every Cebuano learner as the core of its calling, DepEd Cebu Province Division has pursued reaching the out-of-school children, out-of-school youths, and out-of-school adults through the Alternative Learning System, or ALS. ALS comprises the Basic Literacy Program, or BLP, and the Accreditation and Equivalency Program, or A&E. Section 12.1, Rules Number 12 of RA 9155 stipulates that ALS is a parallel learning system to provide a viable alternative to the existing formal education instruction, encompassing both the non-formal and informal sources of knowledge and skills. Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones said, "The Alternative Learning System is my department's flagship program to reach Filipino youth and adults who have failed to complete basic education. The Alternative Learning System program gives the out-of-school youth and adults a chance to improve their quality of life and increase their literacy level." The major programs of ALS currently in operation are the following: Basic Literacy Program, or BLP, the Accreditation and Equivalency Program, or A&E, and the Indigenous Peoples IP's Education Program. They are all non-formal education interventions conducted outside the formal education system. All these programs cater to those who want to acquire literacy skills and continue schooling in both the secondary and tertiary levels. The ALS A&E system uses a truly alternative learning system K-12 basic education curriculum based on 6 learning areas known as learning strands.
Learning strand number 1, communication skills, English and Filipino, including listening, speaking, reading, and writing, and viewing from print and electronic media in Filipino and English, which seeks to develop the ability of out-of-school youth and adults to access, critically process, and effectively use available information in a variety of media so as to function effectively as a member of the family, community, nation, and the world, and participate actively in community and economic development. Learning strand number 2, scientific and critical thinking skills, including scientific and critical thinking, enable the learners to apply critical thinking skills and problem solving in daily life situations in order to improve their lives as well as the quality of life of the people, the community, and the country as a whole. Learning strand number 3, mathematical and problem solving skills, including numeracy and problem solving, develop individuals who are aware of their own thinking, able to make critical and informed decisions, defend their ideas and evaluate the ideas of others, and are persistent in striving for new ways to solve problems. Through the development of such critical thinking and problem-solving skills, ALS learners will enhance their own personal and social effectiveness by way of improving the quality of life. Learning strand number 4, life and career skills, including ability to earn a living as an employed or self-employed, sustainable consumption and productivity. Covers ability to earn a living through employment, self-employment, or entrepreneurship, sustainable consumption, reduction of wasteful expenditure and wise consumption or utilization of resources, conserving resources for future generations, and productivity and using work-related skills, knowledge, values, and technology to maximize one's efficiency and performance as a productive citizen. Learning strand number 5, understanding the self and society, including self-development, a sense of personal and national history and identity, cultural pride, and recognition and understanding of civil and political rights, knowledge, respect, and appreciation for diversity, peace and non-violent resolution of conflicts, ASEAN regional integration, global awareness, and solidarity. Knowledge, acceptance, respect and appreciation of diversity, peace, non-violent resolution of conflicts, global awareness, interdependence, and solidarity. Help ALS learners acquire a positive sense of self and social responsibility that will lead them to the development of their potentials and enable them to live together harmoniously in the context of their family, local community, and country, as well as be able to participate as a member of the Southeast Asian region and an increasingly global community. And learning strand number 6, digital literacy, including knowledge of digital concepts and operations using internet and digital system networks, using ICT and digital devices and applications in daily life and practicing digital ethics, seeks to help equip ALS learners with critical knowledge, skills, and values to be able to live and work effectively as part of the digital universe.
In school year 2019-2020, DepEd Cebu Province Division tallied a total enrollment of 15,450 learners, composed of 586 for basic literacy program, 2,955 for accreditation and equivalency elementary, and 11,909 for accreditation and equivalency secondary. The 139 mobile teachers and district ALS coordinators facilitated the teaching-learning process using the andragogical approach, focusing on the ALS 5 learning strands through a face-to-face learning delivery modality. Keeping the momentum going, ALS learners continue to give their best blow in hurdling life's challenges. Thus, on March 3, 2019, a total of 6,240 out of 7,575, or 82.38%, successfully passed the A&E test. True to its vision to empower Filipino out-of-school youth and adults to continue to learn on their own so that they may improve their quality of life and that of their family, community, and country, ALS significantly changes the landscape of life among the learners. If we must develop, we must invest in our people, for our nation can rise only to the level of our people's competence. The most profitable human investment is in basic education. Former President Fidel V. Ramos affirmed in his State of the Nation address. Having capacitated the learners with their basic roles and responsibilities through the ALS A&E program, they can therefore function effectively and can be active players in nation building. From APAL 2014. A huge number of ALS A&E passers are now enjoying better lives.
Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Jovi Fontanosa. Usa day ko ka ALS passer, proud to be ALS passer. Batch 2015-2016, ni-take ko exam was on April 2016. And ni-graduate ko was on May 2016 under ko ni Miss Florenda Alicaway sa San Fernando Central School, ALS Community Learning Center. And then, niadto ko sa Central School to ask about cookery supposedly kay mag-enroll ko, but then Miss Papas asked me why not daw ma-enroll ko sa ALS. So para na ako oportunidad na siya, so ako siyang gi-grab. Ni eskwela ko kaluoy sa Ginoo by sa pag-exam na mo April, after pila ka months digawas ang result, so kaluoy sa Ginoo nakapasar ko. So mo na siya, dako kay siya tabang nako.
Hello! Good day to all of us. I am Judita Judilia. I am 60 years old now. I came from Barangay Tubigan, Compostela, Cebu. Nagpa-enroll ko ni Ma'am Susan Kambaya sa elementary level. Iduyugan ko sa kagayunan kaya nakapasar ko sa elementary exam. Year 2013, first time nga nisaka ko sa stage, naghilak na nagdawat sa akong diploma. Year 2014, ni-proceed ko og secondary level. Wala masayang ang akong mga sakripisyo. Kaya nakapasar gihapon ko sa high school. Kung sa maong higayon, wala gihapon ko nag-usig og panahon. Nagpa-enroll ko sa maong tuig 2014 og college sa course nga Bachelor of Arts, major in Political Science at Consolation Community College.
Ni-graduar sa ato ang nonformal or ALS program nga diin usa siya sa mga successful sa atong livelihood skills training. Ang atong skills training sa una, sa pag-eskwela sa nonformal or ALS, nagdala na siya sa iyang certificate of completion kay nang-apply siya dito sa syudad o usa ka dakong hotel. O tinuod man, nadawat siya dito sa Cordoba Reef. Then, pagkahuman sa Cordoba Reef niya, being the ship cook, gidawat siya inibalhin sa apply trabaho sa Bethel, usa ka hotel sa Dumaguete City. Then, after sa Dumaguete City, ni-apply na siya o Japan. Dito siya sa Japan, sa usa ka dako nga restaurant. Pagkanindot nga shorting bataha tungod lang sa iyang dako kayong pangandoy. Nga 7 sila ka buok enrollees sa A&A. 7 ka buok out of 7 nga test takers, duha ang nakapasar sa elementary level kay kini si Paul secondary level man siya. Sa nindot nga pagtabang o grasya sa Ginoo nakapasar siya, then ni-proceed siya diretso sa college. Moto ni kuha siya og kurso nga pangbarko. Ug karon kalaoy sa Dios, successful kayo ang iyang kinabuhi.
Nonetheless, in this new normal situation, life's hurdle among the ALS learners gets tougher as COVID-19 pandemic hinders them to avail of educational opportunities through the ALS program. In fact, as of July 29, 2020, the ALS enrollment reached only to 3,918, 164 for basic literacy program, 829 for A&E elementary, and 2,925 for A&E secondary. Inspired by the overarching core values of sincerity, unity, godliness, brilliance, and obedience, or CEBU, DepEd Cebu Province strongly commits to make education tangible in the entire province of Cebu, both formal and ALS. Detailing the different learning delivery modalities, the DepEd Cebu Province Division Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan outlined specific strategies and practical approaches in order to give the learners with the best options to continue learning. They are: number 1, the distance online learning modality, synchronous and asynchronous learning. Number 2, distance offline learning modality using printed modular instruction, electronic learning, radio and TV broadcast learning, and face-to-face learning. Not leaving any stone unturned, DepEd Cebu Province Division is passionate to go the extra mile in order to give its genuine and selfless services to all the CEBUANO learners believing that every Cebuano learner deserves the best education. Henceforth, the ALS implementers find their way out to employ 3 learning platforms in order to reach the ALS learners. Number 1. Online learning. This is a form of electronic learning that requires you to have access to the internet. It's often more interactive than the other types of distance learning, as it allows you to communicate with tutors, instructors, and fellow students in real time. With online learning, you might also be able to download your study material from the internet, submit your assignments via an online student portal, complete assessments online, attend webinars, and participate in virtual classes. Number 2. The radio-based instruction. This is an instruction that is transmitted through availing airtime services of radio and television stations available in the area. Number 3. Printed modular instruction. This is an alternative instructional design that uses developed printed instructional materials which are based on the needs of the learners. It develops learning autonomy among the learners. Thus, their proficiency and competency will grow. It helps the learners to become independent and responsible to do their individual tasks with minimal supervision. The students' writing skills will also be honed through the language tasks provided in the modules. To effectively deliver the lessons using online learning, radio-based instruction, and printed modular instruction, the mobile teachers were capacitated through LAC session, coaching, and mentoring conducted by Division Education Program Specialists in ALS, led by Mrs. Maria Elena Paras, being supervised by the CID Chief, Dr. Mary Ann P. Flores, on the aforesaid learning modalities. Should the learners have available home tutors, the 8-pointer Home Tutors Guide entitled Home Study Intervention Yielding Academic Success, HIAS sa Cebu, is employed to help the home tutors perform their respective tasks. Nonetheless, in the absence of home tutors, the learners can opt to be in the Purok Center to learn through the Purok sa Cebu, Tunghaan Ko, with the Purok tutors. These 3 learning delivery modalities are piloted in the following municipalities in collaboration with DepEd schools districts such as the Municipality of Barili, Cebu for the radio-based instruction, the Municipality of Hinatilan, Cebu for the printed modular instruction, and the municipalities of Liluan, Consolacion, and Cordova, Cebu for the online learning.
Considering that most of the ALS learners labor for their daily survival, flexible learning is employed. Flexible learning is a method of learning where students are given freedom in how, what, when, and where they learn. Among others, the ALS learners can access the ALS program through the Himpilan sa Cebu, one of the ingenuities of DepEd Cebu Province in providing radio broadcast lessons to both learners in the formal and ALS. Equipping the mobile teachers, home tutors, and Purok tutors with the online learning protocols, the Cebu Contextualized Online Learning Manual details specific guidelines to adhere to while facilitating the online learning process. The strong tandem between the local government units or LGUs and DepEd Cebu Province Division, headed by Honorable Governor Gwendolyn F. Garcia, Congressional District House of Representatives, board members, municipal mayors, and SDS Dr. Marilyn S. Andales, assisted by ASDS Dr. Lea B. Abaw, ASDS Cartesa M. Perico, and ASDS Esther A. Futalan, brings out the best in every ALS implementer to make the ALS program tangible in the lives of every Cebuano ALS learner within the province of Cebu. DepEd and LGUs of the province of Cebu is optimistic that with the full implementation of ALS program, the Cebuano learners' life skills will be honed, henceforth making them great again and contribute meaningfully to building the nation as envisioned by the Department of Education. Undoubtedly, a population endowed with strong lifelong skills places the country in a better position to meet the complex social challenges that it faces. From APAW 2014.
Apil na!
Mag-ALS na ta! Sa Cebu,
We always love to serve.
Dasig Subo!